Todd Talks.
If you want to find a moment's peace, all you have to do is sit quietly, or drive quietly, or lie down quietly, right where you are. And you can do this anytime. In fact, I recommend doing it regularly throughout the day. So, for example, you might take a break from work and go find a nice quiet spot, nice quiet location, and relax. Go sit on a comfortable chair, a couch, lay down on your bed, or on the floor if it's nice and comfortable. Or if you're driving, you obviously don't want to shut your eyes, but relax and find a nice relaxing position. And all you have to do is just simply be. Just focus on being. Trusting in everything that your body knows how to do. It knows how to grow its hair. It knows how to beat its heart. It knows how to breathe. Trust me, if you stop breathing for a good length of time, it'll hurt and you're going to want to breathe. Your body knows how to breathe. What we can do, though, to enhance our breathing is to focus on deeper, relaxed breathing, too. So, for example, sinking your breathing down to the bottom of your body and expanding your belly outward when you're breathing in. And when you're breathing out, you're tucking your gut in. You're bringing your gut in and bringing your diaphragm in to change your breathing patterns. That's all. So wherever you are, just relax. Just relax your entire body. Allow your whole entire body to relax. Allow all your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons, your feet, your legs, your hips, your core, your shoulders, your neck, your facial muscles, your arms, your hands, everything relax, relax, relax. Just give it permission for a few moments to just relax deeply. So when you breathe in through your nose and you breathe out, you don't breathe out, you let it out. So breathe in consciously and then let it go. But when you let the breath go, let everything in your body relax. Just relax, relax, relax. And what you're trying to do is you're actually not doing anything. You're allowing this state of relaxation. You're allowing this relaxation to take place. You don't have to try too hard. That's the problem, is that we all try too hard. We want this, we want that. The beautiful thing about meditation or a meditative experience is it can happen right there where you are. It can happen when you're doing dishes. It can happen when you're at work, when you're driving. It can happen just doing menial moment-to-moment tasks. Meditative experience. It could be in prayer. It could be sitting in a church, staring at a candle and relaxing. It could be taking a nice, beautiful, slow, relaxed walk in nature. Just finding any place that you are, your meditative space. That's the beauty. And again, all you have to do is allow it to happen. Just allow. Simply allow, relax, relax, relax. The whole concept behind the Zen way of life, let's call it, is relaxation. It's being where you are, right there in this moment. It's be here now. It's just being present. And what that means is that you don't have to grasp. When you're in this position, you don't have to grasp at anything. You can let it all go. In fact, that's the key, is letting go. Let go, let go, let go. You don't need more money. You don't need to pay bills. You don't need to worry about physical problems, health problems. You don't have to worry about anybody else. All you have to do is allow yourself to be present for a few short moments. Breathing in through the nose and letting it go. And then I want you to think of things that make you happy. So, for example, think of one single thing that makes you happy. Whether it's a little baby laughing or it's a favorite vacation spot, I want you to think of a memory, some memory that pops in your head that makes you laugh, makes you feel really, really good inside. And when you breathe in, I want you to imagine that good feeling permeating every cell in your body. So breathe that feeling in for a moment and let it float around your entire body through all the cells. Let it feel good inside and then relax. And now I want you to give that a color. I want you to think of a color that you can give that happy spot to. So for me, it's blue. It's like a light blue. So I want you to breathe that light blue color or whatever the happy color is. Breathe it in through the nose And again, allow that happy, beautiful color to circulate through your entire body. Try to imagine this color cycling through every cell in your body and relaxing every single cell in your body. And just feeling wonderful, wonderful happiness and warmth. And then let it go. In through the nose. Happiness circulating through your whole body, and relax. Breathe it in again and relax. And I want you to notice how that feels. And I want you to also recognize that we have the ability to change how we feel at any given time. Even before we begin this type of practice at all, you might notice, for example, if we're to give it a number, let's say a 0 to 10 stress scale. I want you to be at a 0, but that's not realistic. So let's say we're at a 9 or 10, and you do this practice. You find a nice, quiet, relaxing spot. You allow your entire body to relax. Gentle but deep, delicious breaths. Relax the body. Happy colors, happy thoughts permeate your entire being. After doing this for a few minutes, if you're honest, you can say, wow, I've gone from a 9 or 10 perhaps down to maybe a 2 or 3. Be honest and just trust your body, trust your mind, trust your spirit, because the truth is that we're way more than our bodies. We're way more than our thoughts. In fact, if you're a doctor, you can't cut in your brain and find any thought. Think of your grandmother, grandfather, or father, mother. It's a thought, but where is a thought? It's magical, it's mysterious, right? But we tend to cling to our thoughts, and that's the problem. So in this experience, in this practice, we're letting it go. We're letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. And we're relaxing because we're trying to tap into our core nature, our true nature, our true and our deepest, most incredibly powerful nature. And that power is beautiful, it's soft, it's delicate. So that's what the Zen practice is all about. It's not religious, it's not conceptual, it's not one-sided. It's simply letting go and trying to tap into your truest nature inside. And you can do it here, now. You can listen to this again. You can do it yourself at any time. Find a nice, relaxing position, nice place. I love to sit outside. I like to sit in nature and give a lot of gratitude and respect and love to nature. I will sit even on a gray fall day in an old pumpkin patch with rotten pumpkins around me and just find beauty in that. You can find joy and beauty in winter, spring, summer, fall. Of course, it helps when you find naturally beautiful places, and there's plenty of them, but if you can't find them out there, outside of you, bring it inside your mind, inside your heart. So I want you to practice that for a little bit. I want you to grasp this and recognize that you don't need to do years and years and years of training to have this Zen expertise. You can do it yourself right where you are. Just start this new habit. Embrace this and say, wow, okay, I got this. I can do this. You can relax your mind. You can relax your body. Relax your spirit. Connect with your soul. Just let go. Just let go and trust that you're in good hands and that you have that nature inside of you. And that's what we'll work on together. We're going to work on many, many different ways of finding ways to increase our happiness, increase our abundance, increase our health, increase our wealth. And it doesn't take more than just a few moments, several times a day if you can, to achieve that beautiful, beautiful, relaxed state. And is it challenging? Sometimes, yes, it's challenging. Trust me, I know it's very challenging. There's real life. There's a saying I remember once, which is that life is what's happening while you're making other plans. And that's absolutely true. But we can use the power of intention. We can assert ourselves and intend on feeling healthy, feeling wealthy, feeling strong, feeling content, feeling relaxed, feeling grateful. We can set our intentions in a direction that helps us go in that direction. So let me ask you a question. How often do you think negative thoughts? Has it become a habit? Think about that. Even things like, man, that's a crappy driver in front of me, or why are there always potholes in the road, or why does this always happen to me, or oh, that person's a jerk. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take much. But how often do you do that? Keep an eye on that, because that also becomes a habit. And it can be life-changing to recognize the habit and saying, does this get me closer or farther away from the type of person I want to become, or the person I want to be? Is this farther away or closer to my deeper, most beautiful self? Just observe that. I think one of the wonderful things about meditation practice, or just getting into a mindful state or a meditative state of mind, at least, is you can calmly and clearly take a look at things, often unobjectively, and just see things as they are. So kind of think of your mind as this beautiful, beautiful eagle or a hawk sitting up in a big, beautiful forest top in a tree and looking down upon everything and just relaxing. Perhaps it has a smile on his face, but it's content, it's relaxed, perfect temperature. It's just relaxed looking, just observing. And that's what it can be, a very healthy lifestyle, is just thinking of yourself as the observer first, and taking those delicious deep breaths, fully relaxing and allowing that state of relaxation to penetrate every part of your being. And with that peacefulness, try to calmly and lovingly start to make decisions. And you'll see that your whole life changes quite a bit. And it happens immediately. The second you do this, if you're doing this now or you're doing this afterwards, at any point you can do this and feel this complete relaxation. And it helps you make a better decision. Instead of with a tight, angry mind, that's not what we want. That's not going to work well. It's going to bring you down a different path. I'm trying to bring you down the Zen balanced path. So give it some thought. Not too much thought, of course. Find your relaxation spots. You're going to find some that work for you and some that don't. And continue to do the practice and find those places in your heart and in literal spaces that you can go to give yourself that comfort and peace that you deserve. And let me know how that works. And promise me that you'll at least keep trying, because it can be life-changing.
Todd Talks.